Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to know that you're staying tuned to your program, because you know that we are going to go all over Africa to bring to you all what makes the mystery of the African culture. And you know, we don't take any measure to bring it to you. That's why right now we're going to start. Mesdames et messieurs, vous êtes toujours sur votre émission Africulture. Et vous le savez, les informations concernant la culture africaine, on vous les enverra. On va se balader à travers le continent. Et commençons maintenant par un auteur africain. C'est la plume de cette semaine qui nous est proposée par Jeanne-Louise Ndjanga. C'est un gâteau au foufou. Découvrez les paramètres de ce livre.
Le gâteau au foufou, ou les tribulations d'une afro-camère ançaise, retrace le parcours de la jeune Ndalais récemment arrivée en Europe. Un délicieux gâteau au foufou qui représente le mélange de deux continents. L'Afrique, continent que la jeune femme vient de quitter, et l'Europe, où elle espère trouver le paradis longtemps décrit par ses compatriotes. Jeanne-Louise Ndjanga, dans ce roman, que certains voient comme autobiographique, nous présente le vécu de nombreux Africains, vivant dans cet Eldorado annoncé qu'est l'Europe. Mais en fin de compte, ce continent est-il tel qu'on le présente? Pour le savoir, retournez chacune des pages de ce roman. Roman plein de suspense et d'humour que notre équipe d'Africulture vous propose de découvrir.
Very nice story, which is giving a resume of the life of a young girl who has decided to leave the African continent to go and see what's happening in Europe. And you know that those stories are always having a strange rhythm. Happiness always fights with sadness. But we'd like you to read through this book. It's written by Jeanne Ndjanga. She's really an interesting author that we hope that you will discover very soon. Maintenant, on va quitter et aller tout droit dans la galerie. Et on va du côté de la RDC. En RDC, il y a la statuette de la maladie. Est-ce que vous pouvez croire ça? Je vous propose de regarder cet élément.
Ce masque de malade, en bois, ocre et kaolin, est typique de l'ethnie Pendé de la République démocratique du Congo. Il mesure 27 cm de haut sur 18 cm de large. Les masques de maladie ont un sens satirique et représentent des épileptiques ou des démons. Appelés Mbangu, ces visages, aux traits déformés, sont caractérisés par l'opposition du blanc et du noir, ou, comme ici, du rouge. Le blanc pour les esprits de la mort et le rouge ou le noir comme symbole des maladies et des infirmités. Ces deux couleurs tranchées sont également l'image du combat du bien contre le mal que le comportement et les accessoires du danseur complètent.
I don't think you could imagine that there was a mask to be used in case you're ill, in case of serious sickness. And you see the symbol, there were two colors on the face, and it's there to help you struggle and fight the disease which is disturbing the human being. That is Africa, and that's how it goes. Right now, we are going to proceed by showing to you Robert Washington. I don't know what I can say about that guy. He's very special. He comes straight from Nigeria. And we had the chance, I will say, to have this explicit video of him showing his latest collection. And what's particular with this podium of the week is that we have a lady, a top model, who is going to tell us how she feels wearing the collection of Robert Washington. Mesdames et messieurs, nous vous proposons de regarder cet élément. C'est le podium de la semaine avec un designer qui nous vient du Nigeria. Comme vous l'avez constaté, c'est Robert Washington. Regardez et retrouvez-moi juste après.
Experience for me at Africa Fashion Week was simply magical. Just feeling all the different energies, seeing all the different types of beautiful people just really struck me. And closing for the opening, designers really had this momentum, this energy, this explosion of just pure glamour and luxe. watching Roberts and his level of detailing, and I really think to myself, some of these people, he could be like the next Yves Saint Laurent. Yves at a very young age was strong and sketching, was very talented. Why can't Washington be that? With Fikirte from the North African region, you just have these amazing, rich design aspects that I couldn't help but to tap into, and I was just so very lucky that they chose me to walk for them. As much as you see me on the runway, you may think that I absolutely love doing that the most, but it's those small intimate moments between I and the designer where we're thinking about, will this piece work? If it does work, well, how am I going to present it? And coming with this whole combination of thoughts and energies and making this beautiful experience that the audience can take part in, that's my favorite.
C'est un moment que j'adore, à la fin de ces podiums, où on reçoit cette personne qui est à l'origine de toutes ces créations, toute cette beauté. Mesdames et messieurs, on ne pourrait pas entrer dans le monde de la mode et ne pas découvrir l'un des acteurs du domaine. Ce serait quelque chose à ne pas faire. Donc je vous propose d'aller droit au Libéria où il y a cette styliste de renommée internationale, Corto Momolo. Elle a habillé des présidents et aujourd'hui elle nous raconte un peu sa vie, son univers. Et elle nous dit aussi qu'elle a besoin qu'on l'appelle. Pourquoi? Parce que les commandes en Afrique, ça ne marche pas. Elle se demande qu'est-ce qu'elle doit faire pour le changement. Nous espérons que la plateforme que nous donnons aujourd'hui pour tous ces gens de ce monde-là, pour s'exprimer, va porter ses fruits. Donc découvrez cette interview de Corto Momolu.
I'm a fashion designer. I've been designing since I was in high school, graduated, went to college for design, and let's say 15 years later, I'm kind of still doing it. But I'm not where I want to be because my clothes aren't really in stores. I'm in boutiques, I'm in the Smithsonian Museum, but I'm not in Nordstrom's or Macy's or all the great stores that I love to shop at that I want to see my clothes on the rack. And that's kind of been the stump in my career. Like I've gotten so far, I've done Fashion Week every season, but God knows I want to go to the store and be able to say my clothes are in this store. People need to see my clothes. People need to wear my clothes, which is even more, exciting. I have people that come to me and say, where can I buy your clothes? Where can I buy this? And it's really hard for me as a designer to say I'm not in any store. That's really been my stumbling block. And I don't know why, because the clothes are fabulous. So I want to bring out a model to kind of show you how my clothes move and talk about my aesthetic. I've always made clothes that are like great on women, whether you are in this physique over here that's walking around me, or you look like myself. You're curvy, you're short. You can look amazing in my clothes because they drape well. They make you feel great as a woman. If you don't have any hips, it gives you the illusion of hips, and if you do, it accentuates your hips. So I think it goes great both ways, I love to drape. I love to put clothes in a woman's form. It just makes you feel sexy. You don't have to look trashy, you look sexy. And the silhouettes are amazing. I take these silhouettes every season, and I reinvent them every season using different color palettes. I love to bead and love to show little accents. I love three-dimensional work. And I really feel like what I have, there's a need for it in the market. You can't go anywhere and find a dress like this. I dare you to. You're not going to find it. But it's right here. So how amazing would it be for this dress to be sitting on a rack at Barney's or Nordstrom's or Bloomie's, and you can take it home and wear it. And it's so affordable because I try to find fabrics that are inexpensive, but they still look like $1 million. If I told you what this dress cost me, you'll probably die, so I'm not going to tell you. But when you get it on a floor store, then you can pay for it, take it home. But this is me all day. My aesthetic is really colorful. Love using colors and patterns and textures. Also the jewelry and handbags. I really feel like it creates a whole look. I take pieces that are really unconventional and just kind of make it work. I mean, look at this coat. Hello? Would you not want to wear this on a hot day just because it's so fabulous? But you don't have to, because you wear it in the fall as your winter coat. And who's not going to hate you when you put this on? But you know what? You can't, because you know why? You can't buy it anywhere. Hello? So I need to be in the store, and that's my main thing. So Joe, what I would ask you to do is figure out how a designer like me, who's so talented and has all these places that I've been and all the exposure that I have, how can I go from that designer to being the designer? Have everybody hate me obviously during Fashion Week because I'm the designer. This coat right here really is amazing. This season I went for a lot of sparkle and shimmer, lots of flow. All my clothes usually have pockets because women, we love pockets and things that make us feel fabulous. Pops of color. Great stuff. So I need to be on this show because, one, I really do need to figure out what's stopping me from being here to here. And I need Joe to kind of come in and say, you know what, Sister Child, this is what you need to do. I'm going to tell you straight up, you can make it, but you have to do these steps. And I'm willing, I'm open, I'm ready to take it in, I'm ready to learn, and just get to that point. I dress like so many people. Shawnee O'Neal, Estelle is probably like my #1 favorite person to dress because I love her work and I love her music. So to be able to go to Nigeria last year and do the Arise show and get the dresser for a performance, that was amazing. So that told me, I have star quality because I have celebrities calling all the time to borrow my clothes. But I don't have a million samples because, I'm kind of like a self-made designer. So I think getting to that point where I can get into manufacturing, production, I can be able to feed the need for Kato. There is a need for Kato, and people need to get fat. So come on, call me up. Joe, I need your help. Let's do it. So my aesthetic has been really simple over the years. Make great clothes that look great on women and that emphasize on their shapes. Whether you're tall and slender, you're short and round and curvy, the clothes really do great things for your body. They accentuate who you are and they make you feel fabulous. I do a lot of draping. I feel like a lot of fabric sometimes covers the parts of women that we hate to expose, but because they're covered and they're sexy and the clothes really, the fabric feels great on your body, it makes you feel amazing. And as you go to events or you go somewhere and people stop and ask you, you know, where you got that outfit or tell you how great you look, that really brings up your self-esteem. And that's the main thing about what I do. It's clothes therapy. It's not just designing clothes to make money. It's designing clothes that make women feel amazing. And when you put it on, you look like $1 million, you feel like $1 million, and it makes me feel great. So real simple, real easy, Kato Momodu philosophy, my aesthetic, and I think I'm onto a great thing. And I just need to get it in the store. Hey y'all, I'm Kato Momodu. That's Kato Momodu. I'm originally from Liberia, West Africa, and I'm a fashion designer. A lot of people know me from my stint on Project Runway Season 5 on Bravo. Did well in the show, came in second place. I didn't win, but you know, I'm still standing. After the